Royal Bank of Scotland said on Wednesday it had reached an agreement in principle with the U.S. Department of Justice that includes a $4.9 billion civil penalty to resolve potential claims over mortgage-backed securities issued from 2005 to 2008. The bank said in a statement that $3.46 billion of the proposed penalty will be covered by existing provisio, with the rest to come from an incremental charge of $1.44 billion in 2018's second quarter. Both the bank and the U.S. Attorney's Office in Massachusetts, which announced the deal, said more negotiations were needed before a formal agreement could be reached. The implosion of markets for risky residential mortgage-backed securities and related derivatives contributed to the 2008 global financial crisis and the recession that followed. RBS said the pro forma impact of the proposed settlement on the bank is March 31, 2018 Common Equity Tier 1 ratio is a reduction of about 50 basis points and a reduction of 9 p on March 31, 2018 fully diluted to NAV per share, adjusting for the combined impact of both the RBS settlement and the PE deficit contribution of $2 billion announced on 17 April. Q1 pro forma CETEIS 15.1% and fully diluted to NAV is 274p, the RBS statement said. RBS Chief Executive Ross McEwen said in the statement that when the agreement is finalized, it would allow RBS to deal with this significant remaining legacy issue and is the price we have to pay for the global ambition put by this bank before the crisis. A conference call for investors and analysts is planned at 8 a.m. 0700 GMT in London on Tuesday, the statement said. RBS reached a $500 million settlement with New York State in March to resolve charges it misled investors who bought the mortgage-backed bonds. Last December, it also agreed to pay $125 million to resolve claims that it made misrepresentation while selling mortgage-backed securities to two large California pension funds. RBS was one of the last banks to reach a settlement with the U.S. government to resolve investigation into its marketing and sale of residential mortgage-backed securities. In the run-up to the 2008 financial crisis, the investigation had been led by the U.S. Attorney's Office in Massachusetts, which had also been conducting a criminal probe into the company and former employees. But the settlement that RBS and the office disclosed on Tuesday was only civil in nature, signaling no criminal charges were likely to result from the probe. The Justice Department had previously settled with banks including Citigroup, Deutsche Bank, JP Morgan, Credit Suisse, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, and Barclays.